Now in this frying pan, I have oil that's been heating on a medium-high flame for about 5 minutes. The oil has to be very, very hot. And I'll take a whole papadum and I'll just drop it in. Within a few seconds, you see what happens? It swells and bubbles, and I'll just let it drain on top of the frying pan. And then I want it to drain more because I want it to be as little greasy as possible. And after it's drained here, I'm going to put it on some paper towels, and you see how crisp it is, how it's sort of standing all by itself. This is a fried papadum. There's yet another way of doing it if you don't want a little bit of that greasiness, and that is to grill it. And if you have an electric cooker, for example, you can just put the papadum under the grill. Watch it very carefully because it can burn, and it'll be grilled in about a minute or even less. The other way is if you have a gas cooker, for example, then heat it on a very low flame, push your sleeves up, very important, get a pair of tongs, a long pair of solid tongs like this, hold the papadum with the tongs and lay it over the flame and move it around. You see what's going to happen in a second. It's beginning to turn white in spots, and the moving means that you just make sure it doesn't burn. You move it around so every area gets exposed to the flame like this. Be sure you get the edges done. Now you see what's happening. This particular papadum is not going to expand as much as the fried one did. So it's a little more solid and it's a little less airy. But this is one way of cooking it, and you can pick your method really. Make sure all the edges get done. That's important when you're doing it by this method. So expose it like this to the flame, just the edges at the end. When the edge is beginning to curl, that's a sign that it's done. So you cook it this way, and then, now this is almost done, and I shall put it alongside with the other papadum that's been done. Papadums are really wonderful to serve with drinks. They taste wonderful that way.